Hey there traders, welcome to this New York session market review for the ICT Silver Bullet setup on May the 24th, 2023. Looking at the US500 or the S&P 500 depending on how your broker labels them, where we had a lovely winning setup offering 1.8% in 2 minutes, and I caught this live on a stream. So we can jump straight into the charts and look at this setup now. So we can see straight away that we're in a very bearish move at the moment. We've got FOMC meetings later on this evening, so I'm assuming that we are making a move now in preparation for the FOMC announcements. Our obvious signs of liquidity are the two sell side liquidities below us, so they are a clear sign that we need to hit those before reversing. So dropping down to the 1 minute and the start of the Silver Bullet hour, we'll see if we can get some kind of setup to go for the liquidity, the sell side liquidity that we've highlighted. And so a good reaction to the downside, and we have left a fair value gap here, so this would be a nice entry. We'll do a 5 pip stop, 5 handle stop, 5 handle take profit. One thing to be aware of, we've got the two liquidity levels behind us. Now ICT does say that we need to have 10 handles to make it high probability, which we are just under the 10 handles. So possibly not the best trade in the world, taking this down there, but we'll stick it on the chart and see how it plays out. As we now scroll forward, we can see we have left another fair value gap below. I wouldn't be interested in entering on this particular fair value gap because it's already a questionable entry with the extreme fair value gap being so close to the liquidity. So we'll stick with the original fair value gap just to give us a bit better risk to reward on the trade. Let's carry on going forward and see if we actually get an entry. So strong reaction, hit us into the trade, a little bit of drawdown now. Price is reacting from that new day opening gap that's highlighted just above us in the light grey area. We are pushing down, leaving fair value gaps, and that's take profit. So we have hit the 5 handles there. So that would potentially be that would have been a profitable trade. If you hadn't been taken out because of the spread, you would definitely be going break even here. Anyway, I personally, how I would have managed that would have been going breaking even here. And then this big bullish candle here, after taking this liquidity, is what got me interested in a potential long position. So we can jump over now to the original recording where I caught this live on stream and see what the entry looked like. Big push down, pulled up, broken structure, fair value gap, stop below the low, looking for the highs. We'll just fast forward a little bit here to get to somewhere more interesting in price action. We can see at this point that we are creating fair value gaps slightly higher up. However, I'm not going to chase these fair value gaps higher because this entry is more based on the ICT 2022 mentorship model, which means I would want to be in the lower fair value gap within that bearish price leg into a discount of this range. So we're going to hold for this lower fair value gap. Again, in an effort to try and keep the video shorter and more concise, we'll fast forward through this section until price action actually comes back for us. So it's just tapped the top of this fair value gap but not tagged us in because of spread. So we can see we've come in on my broker, but the spread's not actually tagged us in, which is a shame. See if we come in any deeper. We'll just speed this section up now just to get to the end result. Obviously we didn't get tagged in, we didn't get a deeper retracement at all. Prices continued to push up really hard. We would be now at break even, so I would definitely be risk free on this, which means I've cancelled my entry on MetaTrader. I don't want to get tagged in now when price has moved so far. We're just waiting for it to hit take profit, which is done just there within 2 minutes. So fantastic trade. We had 1.8% on that one in 2 minutes if we'd have got tagged in. So the lesson there, I suppose, is to allow myself a little bit of extra movement to account for the spread instead of being so strict on that. When you're working on such fine margins like ICT does, sometimes you're going to miss out. Anyway, I hope that was useful for you guys and you enjoyed it. Definitely a nice setup, very, very quick. 5 handles, which is just a perfect way to finish today's trading. Thanks for watching. Leave any comments or questions down below. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you again tomorrow.